state, but they come for church and they come to visit me. But suddenly, after this problem with her sister.
So John here was into, wait a minute, we'll get behind the sign over here. It's a mess, but it's okay. The light, just sit here, sweetheart. Can you switch with him real quick? John was into drugs, alcohol, rock and roll music, and a bunch of stuff, right?
All
that
the
wasn't
wild
good.
Party life that was no good before I knew the Lord.
And that was probably before I was born, maybe. I don't know.
It was in the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, I was not born. Okay, so basically, you had a situation coming here from the south, and you were in the line for the taxi, and it was a long line, but you got in the short line, which is seniors. And what did they say to you?
Oh, they said, you can't come in this line. This is senior citizen only. And I said, I am senior citizen. And they look at me, everybody else, gray hair and old looking, and they said, no, I need to see ID. I said, yeah, I'm 64, almost 65. I pull out my license, and he looks at me, and he's shocked. Wow, okay, here. And so I go in the senior line.
3 weeks you'll be 65.
3 weeks I'll be 65 on 5th of January.
Now you had
less than 3 weeks.
You've been on a radio show and you've been talking a lot, and you've had a strained throat.
Yeah,
so
and preaching and singing, and wow.
I can tell your voice is kind of tired. So I want to thank you for coming here. You've gone back to your reunions there in Tennessee. Where's it at?
I go to the college reunions in Tennessee every year. The Southern Adventist University. I go to the alumni reunion every year, and they tell me I look the youngest.
Are any of your classmates dead?
A lot of them are, but
how do they look? The other ones?
They're some of them also dead, walking dead. No, but not so good shape because they're not following the health message all the way. But even more when I go to high school reunion, and I went for my 45-year high school just 2 years ago, and the people there could not believe that I still look the same. They said, except your hair shorter, you look the same 45 years ago. No gray hair, no bald.
Let me ask you a question, because I happen to know the answer.
Yeah.
Do you, for fun, sometimes wear some of the same clothes, the same shirt that you wore when you were back at that age when you were a kid?
Of course, when I was 20 years old or teen or whatever. In fact, some of them...
T-shirts?
T-shirt. I have a T-shirt that I had from college from 40 years ago.
Now,
and I wore it back to the reunion.
Filipinos
and
don't quite understand this, I think, but my father had his baby clothes for over 80 years.
Wow.
And I have my baby clothes, which my son wore, and now his son, my grandson, has.
I've got... From
baby
my
clothes.
Son. I've got his shoes and clothing, some of my favorites I kept from my son.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming to Manila and sharing that with us.
Sure.
Could you do something really quick? It is kind of messy here, but could you just jump up and show us that you're not walking with a cane?
A cane? I can still do jumping jacks, and every day I do workout, power walk, all this stuff. I'm in good shape. God has blessed me. The Bible says God will honor those who honor Him. For 44 years vegetarian, 39 of those years about vegan. And when we follow God's health plan and power walk 5 kilometers every morning, I am in good health.
How many times have you been to Thailand and the Philippines and Asia? And
today I leave for my 15th trip to Thailand, and I've been 11 times now here in Philippines and many places in Asia, 13 times to Romania, and 18 countries in Europe. I've been in over 32 countries.
And you're sharing the health message.
Everywhere.
And you have a different watch on each arm for a different time.
This is where I'm at now, local time, always here on my left. And this is Hawaii time on my right. So I know what time it is back home.
And so you give who the praise and the glory for all of this?
Of course, to God. He's the one that changed my life completely, brought me from darkness into His marvelous light of truth and this health message that He's given me.
And so you were on drugs, you were in sin, and you went to a gospel crusade, a Seventh-day Adventist crusade?
Yes, it was a Voice of Prophecy Bible crusade, and my life was changed.
And you changed your life. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes, God bless.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm uploading...